In July of 1969, over 500 million people watched Neil Armstrong take a giant leap for mankind and become the first human to walk on the surface of the moon. Among these was a 9-year-old girl named Peggy, who lived and worked on a farm with her parents in Iowa. Even as a young child, she was interested in science, and she soon began dreaming of becoming an astronaut herself. She figured out that to transform her dream into a goal, she would have to be smart. And I believe all of us who are here already know the biggest secret of making a child succeed in all aspects of life, be it social, emotional, or even academic. Yes, you're right. She joined 4-H. Although it's quite simple to preserve the status quo and to avoid the road less taken, Peggy realized that she would never be able to find out what she was truly capable of unless she pushed herself beyond her comfort zone and tried new and challenging things. From acquiring skills such as showing heifers and teaching a calf to lead, to learning woodworking, sewing, baking, and even discovering public speaking all through her local 4-H, she understood the importance of being a good team player, being adaptable to change, and being really good at something, but at the same time also being a jack of all trades. Above all, like most of us here at 4-H, she learned a lot about herself. Things like what really drove her and motivated her to make her unique in her own way and to make her stand out from the rest of the crowd. She didn't just want to be seen. She wanted to get noticed. When she grew up, she pursued her interests in science and established her career as a researcher after earning her doctorate degree in biochemistry. But she never gave up on her goal of going to space and seeing the stars up close. At that time, she didn't know that it would take her 10 years of rejections and failures to finally get accepted to just the training program, and then a decade more to eventually achieve her dream of becoming an astronaut at NASA. In 2017, Dr. Peggy Whitson became the first woman to command the International Space Station twice, and with a total of 665 days in outer space, she held the record of spending more time in space than any other American. Her incredible journey, from being a shy girl who raised cattle and grew corn, into an exceptional leader who became the first non-military chief of the NASA Astronaut Corps, is a true testament to how 4-H, over the past 100 years, has impacted millions of lives through its leadership and life skill development programs. In the last 4 years, since I joined 4-H, learning to design a solar sprint car and understanding the basics of microbit technology, robotics, electrical circuits, and programmable logic controllers may not have made me an expert in any of them. But what it has certainly done is put quite a lot of things into perspective. These seemingly unconnected skills have helped me learn my own strengths and weaknesses, and have taught me to find solutions, not just in these areas, but also in life in general. Especially when last year, Mr. Backham, my 3D design teacher at 4-H, helped me explore and experience the world of 3D printers. He didn't just teach me how to design and print 3D models. Instead, he taught me to let my own natural curiosity lead in learning the skill and opening the doors of my imagination to create a realm of possibilities. In conclusion, let me quote my most favorite lesson that I learned from the inspiring story of Dr. Whitson. In her own words, she says, "Where you come from doesn't have to limit you. Extend yourself and anything is possible."